Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first chapter of the live training series, which I'm starting today on a Monday because I think it's so important that I get to share with you all of the NLP training wisdom that I have accumulated in over 5 years of studying this amazing field of the science of the mind. And as I'm specialized in fear in business and in your professional life, I am going to be giving you some great tips and tricks and tools to use your mind towards your advantage, to see fear from a different perspective that actually gets to be done very quickly once you have the great proper tools to work with. I want you to first know that your mind is negative by default, and this is not a bad thing. When I say negative, it doesn't mean that it is harmful or that it's a danger for you in any way. No, not at all. It means that your mind was designed in such a way that you need to be giving a lot of energy into trying to switch it. Our mind is focused on problems only because its sole goal is to keep us alive, and that's it. It doesn't support change, it doesn't like anything that gets you out of your routine. Thus, starting new projects or maybe starting a new collaboration, switching clients, and so on, you name it. And as you get to understand that you need patience, you need compassion, you need understanding and the right tools. And these right tools mostly imply a very strong self talk. Once you get to have these very strong four pillars working for you, well, my fearless friend, you will be completely fearless in your professional life as well. Let us talk today a bit about your mission. And I'm not going to talk about objectives. Not at all, not today, not at the beginning. I truly believe that the first thing that you need to start with when it comes to either your business or your job, your professional life, you need to have a very big picture up there in your future, something that's very appealing, something that drags you and pulls you and forces you towards it, gets you out of your comfort zone into the unknown, into the change, into the things that you have no idea how to solve yet. But this is what you need in order to start, in order to perform and to keep yourself accountable. If you don't have that, I am very sorry to tell you that it's going to be really difficult. I don't want you to start creating any objectives, not now. It is really important that you have a very clear idea first where you are going. And then, when you have the big picture all figured out, that's when you start to have those small, bigger, the biggest objectives done by your managers, done by your business partners, and done by yourself, most importantly. These objectives need to be positive in the present tense and having all of your heart, your business strategies, your jobs, KPIs, and all of the business features that are specific to your domain. Until we get there, it's vital that you have a clear idea where you're going. And this may sound easy. It's as easy as, okay, what do you want to achieve in this lifetime? Yeah, I want to be rich and famous and happy and healthy. Well, things are not as easy as it seems if you don't go extremely specific. As we get to niche down more and more in order to be successful in a certain field, if this is what you're after, you need to have a very clear image of how is your ideal life looking. It all comes down to that. It has nothing to do with the amount of money you'll be getting from your business, although yes, that's important, but not now. That ideal image of yourself in the future, having achieved all that you mostly desire in your life, being fulfilled, being happy in your professional life, is about how you feel in that moment. The thing is that I'm going to give you some very great, easy to put in practice, extremely efficient tips, two of them, to get your mind used to success. You need to visualize, you need to be putting yourself in that state of great achievement, of complete and utter success, because otherwise you will not recognize it. You will not know it's there, even if it hits you in the face. This is a thing of mine that I really love to say because it is true. If you are not grateful with the very small piece of equipment that you have now, you will not be grateful, not even when you have the bigger equipments out there. It is all related and connected to how you feel. And that's why maybe you have heard that many people that are extremely rich are extremely miserable. And why is that? Something is missing in the puzzle. Either that their ideal image of themselves in the future had other concepts, other items than what they have now. And maybe they have been chasing something different when their heart's desires would have needed something else. And my fearless friends, it is very easy to get lost in life, to get lost along the way because life happens. Being a victim is the easiest way out. Oh my God, I used to be the most victim of them all. I can be crowned as the king and queen of victims in my professional life because everyone else used to be the blame for me not succeeding as I had hoped I would in my job. No one is responsible, my fearless friends, for your success, for your life than you. And this is so relieving and so empowering at the same time because you get to realize that, hey, I'm only some decisions away to be creating and designing something that is truly magical, something that is really worth me waking up early in the morning or maybe later in the morning if you are not the early bird type and affording a late hour in the morning when you begin your activity. Now, about your mission, two things that I want you to put in practice. You need visuals, lots of them. Think of how do you want your ideal day to look like? What is it that you would love to do on a Monday morning when you have everything that you have ever wanted in your professional life? Will you be on a beach? Will you be on a private island, on a private jet? Or maybe you want to be in a luxurious destination. Maybe you love traveling. Maybe you simply want to be at home in the mountains. I don't know, you name it. Which is the thing that mostly gets you on fire? How do you want your day to look like? How do you want to feel? It's vital that you get these miniature visual boards as I have them, and I have more. Let me show you. I have planes and cars and all of the things. Oops, a plane just fell. I'll get it later. I have all sorts of miniature things that I want to achieve in my lifetime. And it's a very big picture that gets me really motivated. It really gets me pulled very strongly towards it. And I cannot resist it anymore. And this is what I wish for you too, my fearless friends. Unless there's something very strong, bigger than yourself, stronger than your comfort zone, that is really warm and nice and making you feel cozy and comfortable, and you would not want to go outside in the pouring rain, in the wind, in frosted weather with snow. It is exactly how you feel when you start something new, when you start going towards your dreams, because fear of the unknown is one of the strongest of them all. Now, besides keeping in front of you the things that you want to achieve, the things that make you feel in a certain way, I have this amazing, strong passion about planes. I love flying. I want to be an investor in airports and airplanes and private jets and so on. I love traveling. And I am extremely driven and passionate to be making this dream to become a reality. This nourishes my soul. This makes me really happy and excited to get up in the morning. I'm only telling you this because I want you to use this as an example so that you can create that very strong passion. Some visual boards with pictures, miniature items or toys, and I have all sorts of things around the house. Instead of the TV I'll be showing you later, I have a huge picture with smaller photos of what I want to achieve. But the thing is this really helpful? Yes, it is, because I have tried with the traditional objectives, which, by the way, are perfectly okay. I'm not saying it's not working. It is not functioning for me as I had hoped it would. Not until I had my dream boards and my visuals done and my mission very clearly defined. My mission is involving other people as well, obviously, as we are not here to be living alone. We need to be part of a society, of a community, and to help, to offer, to give, to share our wisdom, to share our heart, our spirit, and to make this world a better place. And yes, you guessed it. The second tool that I want to give you today. The first one was the visuals in creating that very strong image that gets you pulled towards it with dream boards. And now the second thing is giving, providing value. Your mission needs to be more than yourself, more than your goal, more than what you want for yourself, more than what you want to be feeling for yourself. And now you may say, okay, now I'm a bit confused. So I have the first step, everything done for me as I want to feel, how I want to feel, what I want to get, but now I need to get other people involved. Okay, hear me out. When you understand that your life, your professional life, is not about you, it's not about how big, how strong, how great, how beautiful, how handsome you get. It's about how much you get to impact, to help, to support the people around you. And yes, putting yourself first. And that's why the first step is about getting that visual, that strong image of your future. When you get to have that, when you get to be feeling fulfilled and accomplished, you will always want to share it with the people you love, with the people around you. When you get a great success with your exams, what do you want to do next? Yes, you're happy, joyful, jumping up and down, but then what happens? You're calling your friends, you're calling your family, you're calling your colleagues, and be spreading good news and positivity. This is how our professional life is as well. We need to be spreading everything that we know, everything that we have achieved, all of the wisdom, all of the information that we have gathered so far, and improve the lives of the people around us. Whether you are an entrepreneur or you are a business owner or you are an employee, you need to be providing a lot of value to the people around you, to think of how can you always improve in order to make their lives better. And don't worry, when you help other people, you help yourself by default every single time, and even more than you know. It's very important to be linking your contribution to society, to your mission, because when you get other people involved, and it's sometimes amazing how we get to do more for other people than we do for ourselves. We want to be the best versions of ourselves. We want to be more than providing value. We want to be giving support to the people we care about. And why not start to be using our knowledge, our skills, all of the information we have gathered so far, use it to your advantage and help other people through your wisdom. It's more than win-win. It's this amazing exchange of information when you get to learn along the way, when you get to support everyone, and you will be growing so much in the meantime that you will not believe how far you have come with not too much knowledge at first, only a very strong vision, a very strong future, an appealing image of who you want to become in the future. I know you found this useful. Let me know any comments you have on this topic. What is your feedback? What's your opinion on this? And please let me know all your questions in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to help you with this, to maybe bring more clarity if you need to. And why not? Give me more topics for our next live training, as I will be more than happy and privileged to be giving you all of my knowledge in this field of NLP and transformational speaking, and fears in business, as I believe it's so important to contribute with everything that we can. Anytime that we have a few extra minutes, why not? Make sure you like this video if you found it useful. Share it with your friends, share it with your colleagues, and I would love to get your feedback on which is the next live training in NLP and fears in business that you want me to do. Have an awesome week ahead, and I will see you very soon.